Welcome back to Mr. Cho's shop. We are still here on this Honda four-wheeler. This is a ES Foreman, the 450, the big dog. Anyway, we're going and we're getting ready to put this new front hub bearing into here. Just using our basic home tools. Nothing special, exciting. So I can show you guys how you guys can get this done at home with if you got your basic stuffs. Anyway, enough talk. Let's just get down. Here we go. So these bearings. They are not asymmetrical or anything crazy like that. You can go this way or you can go this way. If you're real crazy, you can do it this way. Anyway, here we go. We're going to set that guy in there. You don't necessarily want to hit the bearing. You don't want to hit that in there. If you are going to make contact in this area right here on this inner race, you're going to end up dimpling your bearings and you're going to end up wiping out your new bearing. It may work okay for a while, a couple of years or a couple of days. You do not want to strike in this inner area. Only on the outer cage area is where you're going to put any kind of force. So you just want to be careful when you go back together with it. Just don't go beating on stuff. So what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and go back together with the same reversal method that when we put it in. So we got our little plate here that I used with my bolt, my washer, and basically went through the hub against the bearing like this. And then this goes through the hub on the other side and puts pressure on the hub. And then as you tighten the nut and bolt together, it draws that bearing into the hub assembly. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go back together with this in the backward reverse order so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on here. So I've already run into a problem where I've got so much distance that my bolt isn't long enough. It's sitting like this. So we're going to go ahead and finagle that guy in there. If you ever do work on bearings, wheel bearing, taper roller bearing, always keep a race, even if it's bad, like this one's shot, but I can use it as a striking device, and it just so happens to be the same diameter of the cage of this bearing that's already in here. So here's our new bearing. God dang, Light, you're killing me. So right against the cage like that. See, we're not touching that inner race at all. We're going to go only off the cage, the outer part of the bearing. So when it's like that, I can actually strike it with a hammer and not hurt the bearing. So I'm going to use my plate to cover most of my area. That way I can get a couple of solid little taps on her there without actually hurting it. And you don't got to be going to manhandle this thing and strong arming it because it's going to go right in. I may even be so successful as it goes all the way in without having to use the whole nut and bolt trick because I've got my race. If you don't have a race, you're going to want to take and stay to the outside edge and lightly tap on that guy to get her to sink in. But see, it's going right in there like that. Come on, phone. Go dang. So we're already making our way in there. Oh man, I wonder if I can get there. God dang, I need a cameraman. This is killing me. I'm so far away from what I'm doing. I hope y'all can see this crap. Ooh. Oh dang. Anyway, here we go. See how I'm striking the cage of the bearing. I'm not hitting the inner race, and I'm not hurting the bearings, the roller bearings on the inside or anything, because I'm hitting on the outer cage of that, and it's not damaging to it at all. Did you hear that? Listen. It's solid. Got her sent all the way in there because I had this old crappy race I could use as my driver because I was touching, like I said, on the outer cage of the bearing, not on the inner piece, but on the outer. So we got full solid depth contact seatage. We are all the way in there with our new bearing. You can see the groove for our snap ring. Snap ring yonder. Oh, god dang. This is killing me. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is set this down. Sorry, Mr. Cho's been out of the game for a while. I haven't been out of the game, but I've been out of the limelight for quite some time now, and I apologize for y'all. I have been getting some stuff done because that's how I get down. But as far as my videos, I apologize for not bringing stuff to you. This is my first time. I've been out of it for like over a year and a half now. But anyway, enough talk about me. So we got our snap ring pliers. Keep pressure on that. You don't want that thing wang dangling out there and get you in the face and you right in the eyeball. So you don't ever pry with your pliers, and keep your face out of the way and keep your fingers out of the pinch. But snap rings, they are spring steel, so when you put pressure on them, they wind up and they go and they'll come out and they'll get you, knock your chiclets out, bloody your face, and get you, it bites you real bad. Anyway, got our snap ring in there, our bearing seat all the way flush, and next thing we got to go on with our seal right here, and our seal is going to go right yonder like so. Very gingerly tap our seal. I was able to finagle my seal out and not damage it. I would recommend replacing your seal. This one, I've done this a lot, and I was able to salvage the seal and not damage the lip of the seal at all. But it's back in there. So we got that bearing replaced, and we got the seal back in there and the snap ring. Don't forget your snap ring, because if you forget your snap ring, that's trouble. You're going to walk your axle and everything backward out. Potential crashing. You get hurt real quick. Anyway, so we got that there bearing replaced back in that Honda. I think 01 Honda ES, the Foreman 4-wheel drive. It's big dog. I got mine standing up. You can do it on the ground. If you're going to stand it up, make sure you get somebody to help you, because they, weigh like 600 pounds. They're heavy. But anyway, so this is Mr. Cho's garage. Yeah, it's not a garage, but that's how I get down anyway. So thanks for watching, and I hope that y'all learned a little bit from my malarkey, garbage coming out of my mouth. But anyway, basic stuff. Snap ring pliers, if you want to call it a specialty tool, that's the one thing that's going to help you out. You can do it without it, but you're going to be hating life unless you get real lucky. But anyway, basic tools can get the job done. You don't need special stuff all the time. Sometimes you just got to think outside the box. But anyway, Mr. Cho, out.